Whether you believe it or not, you can do it. It's a question of experimenting. It's a total experiment. It's a total scientific experiment. The only thing is, don't go in an outside lab to do the experiment, go to the inside lab. But the experiment is purely scientific. And you withdraw your attention scientifically, by scientific principles, and you go become unaware, which is possible. We have seen it all the time. You put your attention on one thing, you become unaware of other things. This capability we have of controlling what we are aware of is the secret of all creation. That we become aware of something, that becomes created. That becomes our experience. The grandest illusion we have is that when we have an experience of something, we do not think the experience is real. We think the things that are creating that experience are real. That's the grand illusion. Whether it's a dream or wakefulness or higher levels of awareness, in every stage it's the same thing. Every stage is the same thing, that we create an experience, no matter how small or how big, and we ascribe that experience to the objects that occur in that experience. It could be objects that are alive or objects that are not alive. We share our own life with the objects that are alive. People say, if there is one consciousness, how come it was divided among so many? How come we are all, who is dreaming out of us? We are hundreds of people sitting here. Who is dreaming? Are we all dreaming? Are we all collectively dreaming? Supposing you go into sleep state and have a dream, and there are 100, 200 people sitting there, and we ask this question, who is dreaming? Who out of all those is dreaming? Do you know the answer to it? Wherever the self is felt, wherever a character in the dream experiences the self and watches others, that alone wakes up and is the dreamer. Is it true at all levels of creation? If you wake up to the next state, the one who wakes up will discover that all others were part of the dream, and only one was the dreamer. This can go right up to the top, where you discover the totality of consciousness as the only dreamer. The ultimate dreamer, dreaming dream within dream within dream, and we are in a state of multiple dreams and have come down here and looks real. Every dream is made real. There is great grand purpose in this. The grand purpose is that how do we appreciate our state of oneness, our state of being in a state of bliss with nothing around, a state of non-creative oneness. How do we appreciate that? We appreciate with creation. Because if the true nature of our own true self, ultimate self, is consciousness that bears within itself total knowledge, total awareness, total love, total bliss, if that's the definition of our totality, then how do we appreciate all these things? How do we know they are there? How does consciousness become conscious of its own self? Process of creation. Process of creating realities. And that's what's going on.